lounging, climbing up mountains, bouncing back. Step in the ring, about to step back. Yeah, learn hot when I get on the track. I like it louder than most. Watching all these shit just put down to the go. If I can't decide, I'ma probably get both. We can celebrate, but right now I'm a toast. Resurrect the ghost.
Hey, what's up, guys? So today we're gonna be going on a ride on the BMW S1000RR. I got the rev limiter removed. Unfortunately, Nick's not here, so we're not gonna have some crazy fancy production, but we're gonna do kind of a motovlog style. I got my camera here. We're gonna do some talking in the garage. I'm gonna show you guys some cool stuff with my leathers. So we got the limit removed. Wasn't able to go to San Jose BMW, which are the guys that gave me the bike, but I was able to go to Irv Seaver BMW down here next to me because San Jose is 6 hours each way. I gave the guys at Irv Seaver a call, asked them if they could remove it. They said, hey, we're booked up till the end of the week, which I couldn't wait that long. So I kind of name dropped, which I don't normally do just because I'm not like that, but also I'm just always embarrassed that someone's going to not know who I am and not give a shit at all. So, but it worked out. The guy that ended up getting me in for the service is actually the Wheelie King's son. If you don't know who that is, do a quick YouTube search of the Wheelie King, and he does some crazy wheelies back in the day. Goes over like the entire Supercross track, over the jumps, through the turns, everything, wheeling the whole thing. So pretty sick. But mainly we're going to be talking about the difference now that I have that rev limiter removed. It was, I believe it was a 9,000 RPM limit. So now that I took it off, we're going to talk about how much of a change I noticed in the bike. So we're going to be talking about that, answering a couple questions off Instagram. I'm giving away the 2 Alpine Star gloves that I mentioned on Instagram for everybody that commented on my post and shared to some of their buddies to go follow my YouTube channel. Got these 2 gloves right here. They're both signed. These are the gloves I wore at Road America when I got my podium on the BMW, the Scheibe guys. BMW's first ever American Superbike podium in their history. So pretty cool set of gloves here. I was going to keep them, but you know, thought somebody might enjoy them a little bit more than I do, just collecting dust here in the shop. So yeah, I'll be announcing who won those later on in the video. As you can see, I got a set of new leathers right here. This is a set of my racing leathers, Alpine Stars stuff, full custom, super light airbag suit, best suit you can get basically. Those suits are always so good to break in, but there's this process that I go through of breaking in a new suit, which I think a lot of you will appreciate, because this process that I go through helps break them in a lot, and makes the leathers just feel so much better. It makes it super, you know, flexible. You're allowed to kind of move around almost like you're not wearing the suit. So we'll go over that process. We're going to take a ride over to Dick's Sporting Goods, pick up the product that I use because I don't have any here, and ride back, and we'll go over the whole process. So yeah, for now, let's just get ready and go for a ride. Got a couple new lids here. Pro Tint visor on the Bellstar, which is one of my faves. Stole this one from Jesse James because he needed a helmet with the tear off tabs right here. So got this visor from Jesse James, little kid I coach. But new colorway. This one a little bit older. Gold shield, super sick carbon. And then this is the helmet I chose to ride with today, which is one of my favorites. It's just super simple. Got the flat black right here, gloss black carbon, and red on the back. Just super clean and super nice looking. I got the Pro Tint visor on here as well. I got the GoPro set up on the chin. Super ugly. Sorry you can't really see it in the light. There we go. Let's bring it out here. So, super ugly, but see how it works. This is the BMW app, so I put in the address to Dick's Sporting Goods. Press go. Not a huge deal, you know, it's just like, it's like a car, but having this on a motorcycle on a dash, I mean, I don't ride on the street a ton, but the times that I have, this is so helpful. Because digging your phone out of your pocket while you're riding or having to stop and do it, it's just a pain in the ass. So as dumb as it sounds, having a feature like this on a motorcycle, on a sport bike is super cool. People, you know, that have like touring bikes, they understand, you know, they probably no shock to them, but especially for somebody like me that doesn't ride on the street a ton. Having a feature like this is super helpful. So let's get going. See how it feels. Oh yeah. Oh man, that's way better. Like I was saying earlier, removing the rev limiter, I don't even know what you would call it, the break-in period limiter. It's supposed to just open it up, you know, like it just limits it to not rev over 9,000 RPM. But for some reason, which they told me it would, but it woke it up a lot on the bottom end, which that was just first gear, but huge difference. Way better. Way better. I'm really liking this bike so far. I can't wait to tune it and figure out what it's got, what it's capable of. Alright, this is wide open right here. I think I'm supposed to turn here. Santa Rosa? Doesn't say Santa Rosa, but I'm gonna turn here. This light's taking forever. I have no idea where this Dick's is. No freaking clue. Gonna ride around until I find it, I guess. Oh, Dick's. There we go. Alright, and it's getting better. But one thing I've found is it is kind of hard to find neutral on this thing sometimes. Like, oh, wow. Squid. So there's neutral, and it takes a little while to like pop up with the neutral logo sometimes. So I'm like, right now when I saw it, it's because I thought it was in neutral because I didn't see second or first. So put it back in first. See, like right there, I thought it was in neutral, but it's not. There's second. Okay, neutral. Sometimes it's kind of hard to get in there, but that one wasn't too bad. Okay, guys, so here it is. $7.99 Nakona leather treatment. Nakona glove conditioner, the original leather treatment. So this is the goods right here. I'm gonna get 2 of them because these are things, seems like they're always sold out every time I go to a Dick's. So there they are. Nakona Dick's Sporting Goods. These gloves are so comfortable. I'm not sure what they're called, but they're Alpine Stars Oscar line. I'm not sure what the model is, but holy cow, they're comfy. That thing is sick. Rolls Royce. Nice. I'm not a car guy, so what the hell am I doing? You have to tell me what that was. Oh man. I know what I'm gonna do right now. These people aren't gonna be happy. I'm doing this. Jesus. Come on. A downer, but I mean, so yeah, right there is like a dead spot. Third gear, second and third gear, like, you know, 100% throttle, there's definitely a dead spot. But the average rider doesn't need all that power. That's what people don't get, is like, yeah, it's a bummer if you're like wanting to take the thing to the track, or if you're a really experienced rider to have to get it tuned or whatever. But if you're just a guy riding on the street, you know, more than likely you don't need the tune, because there's enough power already. I'm surprised that they even sell 1000s to the public. You know, they're fast, so not slow. Not slow. This thing is plenty fast. I could definitely live without getting the tune, but I'm gonna get it. I mean, hopefully this BMW torque map fixes on the bottom, because top end's pretty good,
Hopefully it's good enough we don't need to get the tune, but you know, still gonna get it. But we're gonna try the torque map first. We'll try the torque map first, let you guys know how it is before I do anything else. Fingers crossed though. A couple questions that I got asked on Instagram. One was, can you explain what somebody should do if they want to get into racing? Maybe, you know, you're getting into racing, you don't have any friends that do it, or you just don't know what to do at all. You know, you bought a bike from the dealership, or you bought one on Craigslist. If you're new to riding, start small. Don't buy a 1000 right away. Go buy a 300. Go buy a mini bike. Get used to something. Just get used to riding. But if you feel like you're ready to go to the track and you want to race, find a track day near you. There's track days all over the country, all over the world. Find an organization that rents out tracks, and you can pay a small fee, anywhere from $100 to $250, to go and ride out there for a day. Literally, you can search roadracingworld.com. They have a track day directory, and that will literally list every track day that you can think of across the country. Get the right gear. I wear Bell helmets, I wear Alpine Stars, leathers, gloves, and boots. You want to have a full glove if you're going to a track, one that covers all the way up to here, so that your wrists and all that are protected. Good boots, good set of leathers. Two-piece leathers are okay. There's a lot of guys that wear two-piece leathers, but one piece is better, I think. You know, just less possibility of something getting caught when you're sliding across the track, or getting caught on your bike. You know, having that seam there at your waist. But Q4s, that's the tires I suggest you to get. Q3 pluses, Q4s, great track day tire. I've been a Dunlop rider for as long as I can remember now. I don't even know how long, since I was like 15 years old. I've rode all the different tires. Dunlop doesn't pay me, I just like their tires. Every tire's, you know, pretty much all manufacturers of tires are good, but I like to stick with Dunlop. I like the way they feel. I'm confident in them. You know, I'm not scared that anything bad's gonna happen to them. And the Q4s get up to temperature so fast, you do not need tire warmers at the track. If you're a racer like me, you're gonna ride slicks, so you need tire warmers to get those things hot, because they don't like cold track temp, cold temps. So you definitely want to get some Q4s. You don't need stands, none of that. Just use your kickstand, get your leathers, and man, watch Ari Henning's video on tools that you need for your bike. I think it's on Revzilla. It's called Shop Manual. I brought it up before, but watch that video. It's a tool set under $400 that you can work on your bike by yourself. You know, I always suggest going to mechanics to get the work done. You know, go to a shop that actually maybe has raced before. Attack Performance is in Huntington Beach. San Jose BMW's got some guys up there that work on the bikes, that are used to working on race bikes, if you're up in that area. But just find a good mechanic. Don't go to some Joe Schmo mechanic. That was Rachel. That was past Rachel. That was pretty funny. So, super happy with the bike right now. Way happier than I was last week. Whew, man, it feels good. Way happier than I was last week when I picked it up. I love the bike right from the get-go, but man, way better now. So, yes. Thanks for watching the video. For those of you that want to check out how to properly break in your leathers, stick around. Show you how it's done. Peace.
Alright guys, so back, got my Nikono glove conditioner, so baseball glove stuff. That's where it came from. Guys use this to, you know, soften up their baseball gloves and stuff. Like I said, it was like $7.99, something like that, $7. Pull this tab off. It'll be ready to go. Set it to the side. First things first, these are new leathers, but normally you're going to be probably, you know, you'll wear them a little bit. I like to do it before I wear them, but I wore these a little bit, so clean them off. I just took a little bit of water, wet rag, bring these things over here, and if you see, you know, any areas that are dirty, I just wipe them up, especially, you know, the bug areas. Alright, so now that that's done, You're gonna basically just take your glove conditioner, put, you know, oh man, stuff got hot. Put a generous amount in your hands. It's gonna look pretty gross, but try to apply it to the areas that are not gonna touch the motorcycle. So like the outside of the arms, upper arms, perfect spot. This is where, you know, for me, I feel the biggest difference in the legs, actually I guess the whole suit really, but you don't want to really put it on the inside sleeve. You can if you're really going to clean it after, but what'll happen is this stuff, you know, it sits for a while, but it's pretty slimy and it's slippery, so you definitely want to clean it off when you're done. And like I said, don't get in areas that are going to be touching the bike the whole time. All over the arm. Like I said, not in the areas that are going to be touching the bike a bunch. You don't want to be sliding off your bike. Get this stuff on there. Man, I can honestly feel a difference already. Like, I'm not trying to bullshit you. Like I said, I got nothing to do with this company. I just stumbled upon it one day, trying to figure out, you know, I like baseball gloves. I grew up playing baseball, so, you know, we put our gloves in the ovens or wrap them up in rubber bands, wet them, whatever, all kinds of tricks. This stuff is the shit. Okay, I got my upper body all done on the front. Flip it around. Do the back. So this back of the suit, this whole area right here, stretchy, right? I mean, you're in the corners, you're bent over. You want this stuff to be nice. You want it to be nice and easy to move around in. You want to be flexible. You want this thing to be flexible, just like you should be stretching. This is stretching your suit. It's not going to do anything bad to your suit. I've done this for years. But you know, apply it everywhere, and it looks nice. You know how MotoGP has that like shiny look to it? The leather just looks nice and shine. This will give it that nice GP look that you always wonder why they have, which I'm sure it's just because their leathers are a little bit different than ours, but maybe they just treat it with something like this. I don't know. This stuff works fucking good though. Get this all over the front of the leg, not the back. Don't want to be sitting on this shit. You can clean off, like I said, but better just not do it. All over. Okay, my favorite place to put it is on the shins. Nobody thinks about the shins, but you don't want this leather being all bulky inside your boot. You want to be able to move around and have it feel nice, so give it a nice rub all over the shins. This is my favorite color right here. This nice bright red knee pucks. Try to get those. So we're not going to wipe it off yet. We got it rubbed all over the suit. What we're going to do now is go and put it in the sun. So let this thing bake as long as you possibly can. It's a little bit later in the day right now for me, so I'm not going to be able to let it bake like I normally would. But you want to just let it sit in your backyard in the sun. Turn it over halfway through the day. You know, if you got a full day, great. If not, just at least let it get hot. Let it soak in as much as you can. Go put this thing in the sun for as long as I can. I'll be back. Alright. Let it sit out in the sun for a little bit. Now I'm going to take my water again. Generous amount of water on my rag here. Yeah, it's going to spill over here, but it's alright. Take the rag. Just get this stuff off the suit. Okay? Rub it down as much as you want. But like I said, last thing you want is to be sliding around all over your tank or anything. So you want to get as much of this stuff off as you can. Outside of the arms, you don't really have to worry too much about getting it off because you're never going to touch the bike with that. And it'll leave that kind of shiny look to it. I get it off just because, you know, I'm throwing my leathers on the ground all the time and stuff, so I don't want a bunch of dirt sticking to them. But it also helps with, you know, not letting bugs splat all over your suit. So at least puts the lotion on its skin. Okay, so front's done. Wipe off the back. All done. So Kona glove conditioner, $7.99 at Dick's Sporting Goods. You can get on Amazon, I think, all over the internet. Just Google this stuff. It is the shit. You will notice the biggest difference in your suits. You're going to be able to, you know, feel like you're not wearing anything. You're going to get in the corner, elbows will be out, chest will be, you know, your suit will just break in perfectly to your body. Best thing I've ever done to my leathers, ever, 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 ever. Nobody's ever been able to do anything better to my shoes. So I promise you, I have nothing to do with this company. Just want to help you guys out. It's the best. Do it. Promise you'll be happy. Yes. Suit styled. Next, glove giveaway. Okay, so I posted on Instagram, asked you guys to tag your friends just so I can get the word out about my YouTube channel. I was asking to get up to 30,000 followers. I was at like 20,000, I don't know, 900 or something like that. I need like 100 followers. You guys got me up to over 31,000. So thank you very much. I appreciate the support. So what I did, screenshotted some guys on my phone. One guy I think that was a new follower, possibly, I'm not sure. Another guy has been around on my YouTube channel for a long time. So I thought it'd be nice to, you know, give one pair or give one glove. They're signed, so it's not to use, you know, signed glove. I cherish these things a ton, so hopefully these guys do as well. I'm a big memorabilia guy. I love collecting stuff. I love baseball cards, basketball cards. Got some MotoGP cards, Nicky Hayden auto, you know, Allen and Ginter cards. So if you haven't seen those, search those. Allen and Ginter Nicky Hayden card. It's a little MotoGP Nicky Hayden trading card. Badass. You can get signed ones. Yeah, super sick. So I love just collecting stuff. So hopefully these guys appreciate it. Like I said, these are the gloves I wore at Road America when I got on the podium. Special day for me. BMW's first ever American Superbike podium. So really cool. The first glove, dun, 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 is going to go to, and I picked these out in the comments, like guys that I thought were funny. One guy said something, tagged his buddy, get off porn, go watch this guy. So for somebody to ditch porn and come watch me, hey, I'm pretty stoked. So first guy, Alberto Acosta. I hope I said that right. He's from, says something about Miami, Florida and Savannah, Georgia. Hopefully he goes down to the Herrin compound, not sure. But send you a glove. Here is the autograph right there. Hopefully you enjoy, dude. Okay, second glove is going to go to John Chadwick from Denver, Colorado. That was another dude that commented on one of my posts, or commented on the post about the YouTube stuff. He's been a supporter for a long time. So, John Chadwick, hopefully you appreciate the glove, my man. Here's the autograph right there. Went out to Denver, loved it. Coach out at IMI, I was supposed to go to Pueblo Motorsports Park to do some coaching for a track day out there. My van broke. Bearings went out in the rear differential, so super bummed I couldn't make it out there. Pumped that this glove is going to somebody in awesome Colorado. And yeah, hope you appreciate it, dude. Thank you so much to you guys for watching. If you got any questions, leave some comments below. I'll respond to as many as I can. Look out for the next video. And yeah, thank you very much. See you guys.